Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. And Larry, you can't see him, I don't think, but he's on the table playing with my amethyst rocks. So he might pop in or you'll hear it. Don't chew it. No, you don't chew it, amethyst. He's bored because it's so cold outside. Leo, we're going to do an energy check-in for you. We're going to use oracle cards, tarot cards, all good things. Let's get started. Hey, Larry, we're going to get started. Don't eat the amethyst. It's a huge rock. All right. Yes, there you go. What are you going to do, Larry? You bored, bud? Yeah, and it's only getting colder. I had a talk with him the other day because he's not, you know, he liked the snow and the weather at first. What is this? He liked the snow and the weather at first. He was playing in the snow. And then it's lost its novelty. So he's not doing it. I told him, honey, we're moving into February and they're calling for like -20 weather for the next few days. So it's about to get worse before it gets better. But if you know that going in, you can do it. You can do it. We'll help you out, right? We'll help you out, right, Larry? Yeah. We'll keep you entertained and loved and cuddled. Okay. All right, Leo. Your energy, the energy outside of you, and what these oh, that's not what I'm doing. Not yet. So I'm going to pick out a card here. It's either like the main theme of this reading or it's a standalone message from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Yeah, I think, oh, he sees the birds. See, that's good. We have all sorts of bird feeders around, so he can watch those. Exaltation. The moon in Taurus, this is a really, the moon is exalted in Taurus. This is a really, really good energy. I want to say this symbolizes like, well, here, I even got written down, it's the same energy as the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is the moon in Taurus. It's equality, it's balance, it's harmony. And I want to say very fruitful. This is a very fruitful energy. It's interesting, right? Because when the moon is exalted, the moon is in Taurus, the moon is a very ethereal energy, and the moon is and Taurus is a very grounded, like realistic energy. So when these two come together, it can produce great abundance from the universe. So I kind of like that for you, but there's caution at the bottom and discrimination and harmony and escape. Escape, harmony, discrimination, caution. Always be on the lookout. Interesting. It's funny how this message has been coming through lately. It's the same message, but in different signs and utilizing different cards. So in this one, although this discrimination card has come out a couple times, there's something here about, again, because you have this abundance with this, that there's a lot of things that come to you like a magnet. So I don't know, I'm kind of getting the impression that a lot of the people, well, I see it in the comments too. Like I think over the years too, kind of like people that resonate with what I'm reading and people that don't, like they've left, and the ones that resonated stay. And you kind of start to develop a bit of like a tribe in these readings. And I really kind of get the impression that if you don't find a lot of physical abundance around you, there is something energetically about you that does pull. It pulls energy in and it pulls people towards you. Be very, discriminatory in terms of where you're sharing your energy, how you're sharing your energy, because maybe it's almost like, people don't consciously know why they could be drawn towards you. It just kind of feels good. It feels like maybe they feel a little bit better than they did prior to running into you or chatting with you or being in your energy somehow. So, it's just to be cautious. Be cautious about that. All right, now we're going into the Wizard's Tarot. And we're going to look at your energy, the energy outside of you, and what these two energies are creating. He's running. He's running around trying to get rid of his energy. Yeah, I know. Oh, you want that door opened? Okay. Your energy outside of you, and what these two energies are creating. Wow, some really dynamic energy just outside of you. What's going on? Wow, the energy that's being created is really good. 6 of Swords, Strength card, 3 of Swords. Wow, there's a lot of holding something back and I'm finally moving forward. And it feels like, I wouldn't even say perhaps even stuck in some sort of a painful cycle with the 3 of Swords and the Strength card. And then the 6 of Swords coming in, like the universe has got your back here, taking you out of something. I don't want to take anything away from you. I mean, obviously, if you've been working on something, the universe is saying, yeah, you've worked on it, let's move forward. So your cards, you have the 4 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. For your energy right now, I want to say you're protecting something. You're protecting, I feel like, both your energy, so that's good, because we talked about that at the very beginning with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun cards that came out. You're protecting your energy, right? This 4 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, protecting yourself, protecting, perhaps like too, if you've done any healing work, because I see here the 3 of Swords with the Strength card. I think if you've done any healing work, you're protecting that. You're keeping anything negative from it. You're also protecting some sort of an opportunity or a new beginning that you have here. So I see you protecting 2 things. You're defending these. Is it related to possibly a dream that you have, a hope, a wish? Watch your back. I'm just going to tell you to watch your back. I don't know what that's about. I think it's part of the discrimination, the caution and I want to say, like, it's like caution. Yeah, normally, yeah, that's true. I don't know. So be careful of any discrimination against you as well, I want to say. If anyone could discriminate against you based on race, socioeconomic, sex, anything like that, orientation. So just be careful of that right now. I think you're aware of it though. So I don't feel like I'm warning you about something like, what, Cindy, what's going, like if that's like, I don't know, because it's kind of here in the cards already. So I feel like it's something that you might be aware of, to just be a little bit on the cautious side, a little bit more aware of that. There is something that feels like coming in from behind. I've never really been drawn to that before, how much it looks like the person is looking up, like ahead, but these wands feel like they're coming in behind them. There's 2 ways I could kind of see that, because the 7 of Wands is protective. So maybe this is energy that you are projecting forward for yourself. But usually in the tarot, 7 of Wands is the ones that are coming towards you, and you're defending yourself from that. Oh yeah, before we, I'm really curious what's going on over there for you. But so the energy outside of you is the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this energy is coming at you because it's going this way. It's going towards your cards. It's lit up. This energy is really lit up. Maybe, well, I don't know, because the energy that's creating is good. I wanted to say maybe this is something you have to, that is, you know, what you need to be cautious of, but it's not, that's not what's being produced here with these 2 energies. You have the Page of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. You have 3 new beginnings. You have a new beginning here, an Ace of Pentacles. An energy outside of you has an Ace of Wands, so it's very dynamic, it's energized, it's inspired. And then the energy between you and this other energy is creating another ace, the Ace of Cups. So this is a big emotional, like this feels really good. So let's see. The Seven of Wands. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. The Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups. I kind of feel like there's a sense of determination there. Like a sense of determination to have control in your life. But with the Five of Cups, it's like, I don't know, because it feels like it's something from behind almost. Like the way those wands are projecting towards. That you may, because I don't know what part of your life this is. The Ace of Pentacles, it could be an opportunity. It could be money, a promotion, a new home. Something that, you know, even, I don't feel like it's not just what people are perceiving, because sometimes that can be incorrect, what people are perceiving about you. But this honestly feels like it's something that you've gained here. And kind of, I want to say going your own way with the Queen of Wands. And that might be leaving some people disappointed. Like feeling a little bit disappointed about this. So I can't help but, it doesn't have to be intentional. It could be subconscious evil eye. I'm just picking that up here. The Ace of Pentacles for you. The Hermit. The Six of Wands. The Seven of Swords. You were hiding some sort of, you've accomplished something here on your own. And you're being pretty quiet about it. So I'm not going to say anything else because I don't know. You know, I see these wands coming at you, so I don't know what it is, but let's keep it on the down low for you, Leo. I'm not going to divulge any more of that. But this is some sort of success that you've gained. And maybe with the Hermit card, like on your own, if this is not 100% on your own that you've accomplished this, it's definitely maybe a reason why people haven't seen you very much, or you might have been pulled back a little more than usual. You're hiding this, the Seven of Swords. The Four of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This kind of feels like, you know, you don't have the information that you need right now, but you know you'll get it. So you're just going to relax on it. You're not going to get in your head about it. You're not going to overthink about it. You'll know, you'll learn what you need to know when you need to know it. So it's a very curious energy. Actually, I feel like there's a lot of different elements of your life coming through in these cards. Like the cards, a lot of times will talk about one thing and they'll describe it as they come together, but this is different. This is, and they might be, you know, even indirectly related. I think whatever it is that you're doing, it is getting you success. There is a level of patience that's required. I want to say even sneaky, or at least just not divulging things. What's the Seven of Swords? The Seven of Swords. The Moon. You don't quite know where something's going here. So you have, like, the Ace of Pentacles is the beginning of an opportunity. So you're not quite sure where this is going. So I feel like in a way you're not really talking about it much. But there is a sense of independence around you. I would say this, people can kind of notice a difference in your behavior. There's a change in your behavior here from like sitting back with the Four of Swords and not really being anxious, being like just kind of in kind of maybe planning mode. But when the King of Swords comes in, it kind of tells me like, you'll know what you need to know when you know it. So don't worry about it. And you've got an opportunity. You've got a good opportunity here, but I feel like because, you know, let's say this, the aces too are not necessarily that this is yours. You have it right now. The opportunity is there for this to be yours. Doesn't necessarily mean it comes to fruition. I kind of feel like this is almost like, don't say anything, let's not jinx it. All right? Okay. So the energy outside of you is the Fool. With the Empress, there's a big abundance. The Ace of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. Well, isn't that interesting? Because the Six of Pentacles is here. The Knight of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. You know, there's a good possibility that this energy that I'm reading outside of you could be you in the future. I haven't really said that this week because I specifically say, when I'm pulling the cards, that this is not you. This is something outside of you, but it's in your hemisphere. There's a little bit of a feeling that it could be you, though, in these cards in the future. Because there is, like, you're working on some new beginnings here. But I want to say it's a little bit, or you're a little bit hush-hush because, you know, let's not jinx it. It's something that's not maybe quite finalized, or, you know, maybe your boss has said, yeah, you know what, you're going to get that promotion, you're going to get that raise. Or the bank manager has said, yeah, you can get that mortgage, or you can get that loan. But, you know, like the paperwork, it's almost like there's just, yeah, it just kind of feels like that. Like, don't jinx it, it's the paperwork part. But I kind of want to say, it looks like this energy is really good over here. There's a lot of abundance, birthing something fresh, the Fool and the Empress. So there's definitely a new beginning, and you've got that written all over this reading with 3 aces. There's a new beginning here. You know what you don't have is the Ace of Swords. I wanted to say, but that's curious because it's almost like you're waiting for that. That's the thing you're waiting for. And one of the reasons why I say I feel like this energy could be yours over here is because, right, you're presenting with like Hermit, 4 of Swords, kind of quiet and reserved, held back. This is not, and this is the change, right? This is the big change, the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. This cycle is changing, and that Knight of Wands is very reflective of the opposite energy from what I'm seeing of you, like right now. The Page of Wands. The 7 of Wands. Interesting. The 8 of Wands. The Chariot. Well, now that's interesting. That is really movement. That is huge movement. The Chariot and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, you guys are about to go into a cycle of movement here. The Ace of Cups. The 7 of Cups, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. Wow, if there's any answers that you need about your emotional fulfillments, those are coming in. Patience. But it feels like things are very imminent in a way. As I say that, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, and that's it. And the Devil's reversed behind that. It's like there's nothing holding something back. Let's look at this. Six of Pentacles. This Moon and Taurus energy. Exaltation. It's a crazy card. I saw you flip and you're stabbing me in the hand. The 8 of Wands. Exaltation. Moving. Wow. I kind of feel, wow, 6 of Cups. You guys are going into an Ace of Swords. There's the other ace. 4 aces, Leo. 4 aces. And it's like the ace that you're waiting on is the one that's coming in. It'll come in. All the other aces, like the energy is there. It's almost as if the 3 aces that come in produce the Ace of Swords, produce the clarity. They come together, and that's the ingredient that produces the Ace of Swords. 4 aces, 4 new beginnings. Energy is really picking up for you, Leo. Yeah. I'm going to go do the extended, my friends. In the extended, I continue just to pull cards. I continue to pull cards, and I pull them from the same deck. I leave these cards out that were part of the reading, except the underlying cards. And then we just pull it out and see where energy continues to go from like where I'm looking at it right here. So there you go, Leo. That's an awesome reading. Thank you so much, my pussycat friends. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.